SuperMarket Memoirs, Paper or Plastic, by MPZ 1968. 12 items or less, the express lane. That's where they stick all the newbies like me. My name's Marcus. I just got hired here at Barnaby's as a cashier about a week ago. Places like this always hire seasonal help for the holidays. Like now, it's Christmas and all. I was hoping they'd keep me on after the holidays, but after what happened today, I don't even know if I want to go back. I just finished my training yesterday, and today was my first day going solo. I was excited. It was my first job and all, and I couldn't wait. The day started out pretty good. I arrived to work early, like my dad always said to do. It makes a good impression, he said. I clocked in and got my till. For those of you that don't know what a till is, it's the little black box that holds the money in the cash register. We have to get a fresh till at the beginning of our shift. By till, I mean $125 in coins and bills. Anyway, I walked over to the register, opened the drawer, put in my till, and I closed the drawer. Then I announced that the register was open and began to ring up customers. Now, Barnaby's is a very old store. We still have push-button cash registers. All the big-name stores use those UPC laser scan machines, but not us. We still have to hand key in the prices off of the price sticker. We do have a conveyor belt system, though. It looks like some kind of torture device with sharp, jagged metal claws at the end. Kind of like an escalator that has the sensors that stops the belts. Only they only work when they want to. Anyway, it was about 2 hours into my shift. A middle-aged lady wearing red pants, a green sweater with a white button-up shirt underneath, and what appeared to be a strand of miniature Christmas lights around her neck as a necklace. It dangled down almost on top of her pants. Anyway, she walked into my line. I greeted her with a hello, as we're trained to do. She put her items on the belt, and I rang her up and told her the price. And then it happened. She bent over, handing me her money, and her necklace hit the conveyor belt. It started moving fast. It caught her necklace and yanked her down, face first, into the belt, dragging her into the metal claws. It happened so quick. She screamed as the claws tore open her face. Blood spewed everywhere. She tried pulling herself free, but every time she did, the belt would pull her face back down into the claws. She was screaming, kicking, thrashing her arms all around. Luckily, Jim, the meat manager, was behind her. He was involved in an incident last year, but that's a different story. Anyway, he whipped out his box cutter and cut the woman's necklace, freeing her. She fell back into his arms, her face mangled. Her left cheek was ripped completely off, her left eye dangling out of its socket, and blood pouring out of her face. I covered my mouth and forced the vomit back down my throat. There were pieces of flesh sticking out of the claws on the conveyor belt. There was blood on the belt, the register, and the floor. Not to mention poor Jim. He was covered in blood as well. I was in shock. I had never seen anything like that before, only in horror movies. But this was real life. She started shaking and twitching and gasping for air. Then she just passed out. Her body went limp. I thought that she was dead. Several people vomited and others fainted. Some were just standing there, videotaping it on their phones. What's wrong with these people, I thought. Someone must have called the cops. They showed up and shut down the store. The paramedics arrived and they tended to the woman. They made sure that she was still breathing, bandaged her up, and took her away. The cops took our statements and left. We were all sent home after that. I sat in my car for about 30 minutes, staring out the windshield, trying to pull myself together to be able to drive home. That was fun. I told my dad what had happened, and he said that it was up to me if I wanted to go back or not. But then I thought about it. After hearing Jim's story the other day, this could be a pretty cool place to work. I'm definitely going back. I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow.